Yeah, okay, well, we've got the Telegraph now with another worrying example of trans surgery having unforeseen medical problems. I mean, who could have imagined that pumping people full of drugs and hormones and maiming them could be bad for them, Kerry?
Yeah, what's happened is women who identify as men are now finding that their traitorous bodies are identifying as older women, which is very unfortunate. So as a result of cross-sex, so it's awful, but cross-sex hormones are leading to pelvic floor dysfunction, and that's in 95%. That can't be right. I'm just reading that here. To change their identity from female to male, and found that 95% had to. That is extraordinary, isn't it?
Basically, all of them.
That's a lot of wet floor going on. Transgender men are suffering from this postmenopausal problem. Of course, you know, all these drugs are absolutely experimental. This has all been such a fast craze. We don't know how it's all going to end up. But how unfair is it for a man to avoid womanhood and then find he's got the worst side of womanhood, really, rushing up on him? So, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people did warn that these transitioning surgery and transitioning treatments with the puberty blockers and the hormones and the drugs and everything would have negative side effects, Paul. And a lot of people who said that were condemned as transphobic bigots.
Yeah, and they should probably be apologised to, because this stuff is happening more and more and more. It's on the back of the Cass report, which nobody really talks about except us. And the only time I ever hear it talked about...
We do talk about it a lot, though.
We do talk about it a lot. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, follow me at paulcoxcassreportcomedy.com. But we need to talk about these things. Yeah. We absolutely... I'm sure there are people out there that find themselves in a desperate situation that want to transition, that accept this as a byproduct of what might happen. But there are plenty of people out there that don't, and they've been led down a path, and they're told that everything's going to be groovy and you can do exactly what you want to do, and you'll be happy.
Saving them, but trans people are told that, you know, if you don't transition, then, you know, you're going to be unhappy, you're going to be at risk of suicide.
But there's also a lot of misleading information. Doctors saying, you know, it's funny being a man, you'll pee yourself, and they are. And what's the expert here says wetting yourself is something that just is not socially acceptable. It stops people from exercising. It stops them from having intimate relationships. It stops them from traveling. And it's lucky we have an expert to tell us that constantly peeing yourself is actually makes your life a bit difficult. So I'm glad there's at least one expert earning the money. Follow the science.
Well, that's it for this.